Hello, my dear YouTube students and viewers. Welcome to my channel, Scorpio Class. In this video, we are going to discuss Class 10 Social Science Solved Model Question Paper 1. And this is part 2 of this Model Question Paper 1. Previous part 1 has already been uploaded in the channel, and I'll be sharing the link of the same. So today we are going to continue with the same paper part 2, the remaining question answers from question number 25. So this video is going to be very important for all my SSLC students and my viewers. So do watch the video till end and share it with your friends also. So let's get started. But before that, my dear viewers, if you're watching my video for the first time, subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon so that you get the notifications of all such important videos. Do watch the video till end, share it with your friends, and also subscribe to it. So one more reminder for you all, a gentle reminder, my dear students, to also subscribe Scorpio Class Hindi channel, because in this channel you are going to get number of videos of Hindi lessons, explanation, question and answers, complete notes, along with the grammar syllabus and notes of class 7, 8, 9, and 10. So visit the description box, find the link and subscribe to the channel, share it with your friends. I will also share the link in the I button above for your easiness so that you can directly go from here. And let's get started now, my dear students. Part 2, we have done 3 mains and question number 24 in part 1. And that part 1 video's link will be shared in the I button, in the description, and also in the end screen. So do watch part 1 so that you do not miss any important questions. So let's get started now. Question number 25 under fourth main. Answer the following questions in 6 sentences each. We have 9 questions of 3 marks each, which gives to 27 marks. Okay, so now here for some questions you have internal choices. You can choose any one of it and write it. So question number 25, here you have an internal choice. One more question is there, okay, or is written there. So let's see the first question and then we'll go to the next. So question 25, explain the method adopted by Ryanna to fight the British. Answer, so there were various measures or methods adopted by Ryanna. So these are the following points. Ryanna was a brave soldier in the army of Chennamma of Kittur. Rani Chennamma, along with Ryanna, fought with the British against the doctrine of lapse and independence of Kittur. Chennamma was imprisoned. Ryanna organized an army of 500 men. He conducted secret meetings on war strategies. He adopted guerrilla tactics to torment the British. He looted government treasury and taluk offices of the British. He was a terror to the locals who assisted the British and punished them. Ryanna was betrayed by Amaldar Krishnaraya. He was captured and hanged. Okay, so these are given in points so that it's easy for you all to remember it. Okay, so let's see one more optional question given here. So it's illustrate the judicial system formulated through East India Company. Answer is Warren Hastings took over the administration as governor in 1772. Warren Hastings introduced 2 types of courts in each district. They are Diwani Adalat and Faujdari Adalat. Under Diwani Adalat, a civil court in which Hindus were dispensed justice as per the Hindu scriptures and the Muslims as per the Sharia. Civil courts came under the administration of European officers. Under Faujdari Adalat, a criminal court which were under the court of Qazis and functioned under the supervision of European officers. Gradually, the British legal procedures were introduced in the criminal courts. Next, question number 26. How will you justify the Arya Samaj's faith in Vedas? Answer. Arya Samaj was founded by Swami Dayananda Saraswati. He believed that solutions to the various maladies of India were present in Vedas. So he declared back to Vedas, and only Vedas were authentic. Arya Samaj encouraged Indians to study Vedas and the ancient sacred texts to preach them. They started Shuddhi movement to reconvert Indians who had converted to other religions. Okay, so following points you can write it as answer for this one. Now question 27. Explain the significance of the revolt of 1857. So what are the importance of revolt of 1857? So the following points can be written in as an answer. The mutiny of 1857 proved that Indians vehemently opposed the rule of the British over India. The British realized that until they gained the affection and belief of Indians, ruling India would be difficult. They realized that the concerns of Indians need to be urgently addressed. British decided to involve Indians in the process of legislation through the policy of association. The mutiny of 1857 proved to be a guidepost of future struggles. It outlined the importance of seeking alternative channels to pursue future struggles against the British. Okay, so these are following points. Next, question 28. Explain the relationship between India and Russia. So these are the following points which will give you the relationship between India and Russia. So both India and Russia have cordial relationship. India has good bilateral relationship with Russia in the field of economics, politics, and other areas. Russia opposed China's invasion of India in 1962. Russia supported Tashkent Agreement between India and Pakistan in 1966. India and Russia signed agreement of 20 years for peace and cooperation in 1971. Russia supported the establishment of Bilal and Bukhara steel plants. Russia supported India to improve industries in science and technology. Russia extends support in India's quest for permanent seat in UNO Security Council. Next, question number 29. India has taken many measures to eradicate untouchability. Justify. Answer. Article 17 of Indian Constitution prohibits untouchability. The government has implemented Untouchability Crime Act in 1955. The government has implemented Civil Rights Protection Act in 1976, which makes practice of untouchability a crime. It has provided universal rights to vote and participation in elections to all, provided reservation in education and employment for SC, ST, and OBC. The Act of 1989 provides specific responsibilities for governments in eradication of untouchability. Question number 30. Now here again you have internal choice in this question. Okay. So now first one. Communication is important for development of a country. Substantiate. So answer the important points of communication for the development of country. So these points, it helps in quick transmission and dissemination of ideas, information, and messages from person to person and place to place. Communication helps in creating awareness among the people about government, policies, and programs of development. It enables us to know about natural hazards and disasters, weather forecasting, etc. It helps in the progress of trade, industry, agriculture, etc. It provides entertainment, day-to-day information of the world, helps to maintain unity and integrity of the country. Okay, so now one more question under this internal question is explain the major earthquake zones in India. So it is divided into three zones. So let us see. There are three major earthquake zones in India: Himalayan zone, the Indo-Gangetic zone, the Peninsular zone. Under Himalayan zone, this zone includes the states of Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, and Uttar Pradesh and Bihar. It is a zone of maximum intensity. The earthquakes in this zone are basically due to plate tectonics, that is in Chamoli and Uttarakashi. Second point, the Indo-Gangetic zone. It lies in the south of the Himalayas. It comprises of Rajasthan, Punjab, plains of Punjab, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh, and West Bengal. This zone is called the zone of moderate intensity. Third point, the peninsular zone. It includes the islands of Lakshadweep, Andaman and Nicobar, and Run of Kutch. Peninsular India had been considered as a stable landmass. Only a few earthquakes have been occurred in this zone, mostly in recent years. Therefore, it is known as zone of minimum intensity. Okay, so there are three zones. One is maximum, one is moderative intensity, and one is minimum intensity. So you can remember in that way also. Let's move to the next one. Question number 31. Sugarcane is an important commercial crop in India. Justify. Answer. India has the largest area under sugarcane cultivation. India is second largest producer of sugarcane next to Brazil. Sugarcane is native to India. It is main source of sugar, jaggery and khandasari. Sugarcane is grown in Uttar Pradesh, Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Gujarat and Andhra Pradesh. Question 32. Again, you have an internal choice in this question. Explain the major disadvantages of globalization. Answer. Unemployment due to outsourcing of jobs to developing countries, child labor and slavery, fierce competition leading to unethical business practice, environmental degradation, cultivation of habits of consuming junk food lead to lifestyle diseases like obesity, etc., spread of fatal diseases like AIDS, dengue, and SARS, etc., depletion of natural resources. Now, the next internal choice question under this is explain the major objectives of Consumer Act. So the main objectives are safety and quality, curbing production and sale of dangerous goods, prevention of trade malpractices, supervision on quality, weights, measures, and price, compensating consumers for defective goods and services, creating consumer awareness. Next, question number 33. Again, you have internal choice in this question. Explain goods and services tax, that is GST. Answer. GST is comprehensive indirect tax on manufacture, sale, and consumption of goods and services. It replaced indirect taxes levied by union and state governments. It is collected at each stage of sale or purchase of goods and services. It avoids double taxation. It is easier to administrate and enforce. It provides faster and free movement of goods and services through less paperwork. Now, one more question under this is how to achieve gender equality. So answer, the steps to achieve gender equality are to provide social, economical, educational and political equality to women, equality of freedom and opportunities to both men and women, to increase the sex ratio, compulsory free education for girl child, to provide reservations for women in all spheres of life, improvement of health of women and girl child, promote participation of women in economic activities, empower women by enacting laws beneficial to their welfare. Okay, next, moving to next main, that is fifth main. Answer the following questions in 6 sentences each. You have 4 questions of 4 marks each, which equals to 16 marks. Now this is question number 34. The accession of Jammu and Kashmir is different from all the other accessions. Substantiate. Answer. King Hari Singh of Kashmir remained independent after August 1947. Pakistan sent tribal terrorists to invade Kashmir. Pakistan feared Kashmir would join India. India could not help Hari Singh as Kashmir was not a part of India. So Hari Singh joined India in October 1947. Indian army was successful in driving away the tribal warriors. Northeast Kashmir still remains with Pakistan as Pakistan occupied Kashmir. POK. Next, question 35. How did USA gain upper hand in completion of stockpiling weapons? Answer. The Second World War caused utmost misery and death in the human history. It also changed the social, political, and economic changes in the world. In the place of League of Nations, United Nations organizations came into existence. The winning countries of the Second World War, England, China, USA, USSR, and France, became the permanent members of the UN Security Council. USSR and USA became powerful among rival countries. This led to the Cold War. The colonies of Asia and Africa were able to achieve their independence. England, France, and other European countries lost their most of the colonies. The Indian independence can be understood from this angle also. Since USA used nuclear weapons in Japan, nuclear arm race started between the powerful countries. Question 36. What are the measures needed for the eradication of unemployment? Answer. Unemployment is a growing problem in India. About 25% of Indian population is composed of youths who can be profitably engaged in the economical development of India. The government has to take measures to generate employment for them. Steps have to be taken to improve the skill level of job seekers so that they can have better access to employment. Moreover, it is important for the government to encourage the young educated people to be self-employed. The government should provide easy and interest-free loans and subsidy to enable people to engage in self-employment. A huge and friendly market should be established to sell the goods and products generated through self employment to compete in the globalized markets. The quality of education should be improved and upgraded periodically to match the current requirement of industries and business. Skill development, practical knowledge, and training should be made compulsory in schools and colleges to empower them to seek employment. Rural youth should be encouraged to develop agricultural based industries in rural areas so that they do not have to migrate to cities in search of employment. Okay, so I have given pause in red so that you can make it into points and remember it. Okay, moving to next question, question number 37. How can forests be conserved? Answer. So, following steps can be taken for conservation of forests: control of deforestation, restriction of grazing, control of forest insects and diseases, prevention of encroachments on forests, control of forest fires, controlling illegal cutting of trees, scientific cutting of trees, legislation to check deforestation, encourage afforestation, creating awareness among the people about importance of forests. Okay, so these points will make you to write this answer. Now, next question 38, that is the last question in your examination paper. Sixth main, you have to draw an outline map of India and mark the given by naming them. So you have four places to mark: Satpura Range, Digboy, Bengaluru, and Kochi. So you have to point out the places and mark it. So it's given here the answers in the outline map of India. You could see it. And you have 4 marks, 1 mark each for each places, plus 1 for drawing an outline map, which equals to 5 marks for your map. So here we complete model question paper 1 with its solutions. I hope this video was important and helpful for you all. It would be fruitful for your examination. If you like the video, do hit the like button and share it with your friends. Subscribe to the channel, subscribe to Scorpio Class in the channel, and stay tuned for more such videos. You will have series of model question papers, videos which will be uploaded in this channel. So stay tuned. Thank you.